If I find my way home, yeah.
On this week's episode, we talk about lots of stuff. We remind you all that one or two of us is a robot. And we also talk about my vacation and how much I'm not used to humidity. And Scott talks about what? Shooting
Do I talk
fireworks.
about something? Do I really talk about something? No, Steve talked almost the whole show.
Talk about shooting fireworks.
Yes, I did. And I wished Peggy a happy birthday because her birthday's today.
And he also talked about something that we've talked about before on the show, but didn't remember we talked about before on the show, and then said we didn't talk about before on the show. So you'll just
Yeah.
have to watch this show and then watch all our old shows to see that I'm right.
All of our old shows.
If I find my way home, yeah.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show, your time to unwind and leave your worries behind. Well, this is a show being hosted by a robot. That's right. One of the two of us is a robot, me. So stick around and tell your friends you watch the show hosted by a robot. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this tale of how bad life decisions ended in a YouTube show, a podcast, a live Twitch stream, a robot that can't stop talking. And the cool thing is he doesn't even rust.
Right. And we're going to talk about what we notice of going on in the world today. We talk about the world today.
Before we get to that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share by going down here to What Happened.world.
Right. We're going to talk about the pictures behind us and what we've been doing this week, what we found interesting in the world this week, and just try and allow you to relax and enjoy your time away from the crazy ass world out there. So,
Well, I
Scott,
don't know why you would say it's crazy. I mean, as a robot, to you, everything should just be data.
data can be crazy.
True.
And
I
you could-
rescind my first comment
I don't know why you would.
because,
You're entitled to your opinion.
yes, opinions are like something else.
Yeah. My question is if you got back to the airport, are you going to listen to the show all the way back from the airport all the way home, or are they already home? So, she
It's-
just landed, so she couldn't.
Well, it's just landed. That's right. So,
Unless they
but-
landed at the house. That'd be bad.
mm,
Oh,
well, that's what parachutes are for.
so robots do get jet lag also. I am telling you, the 4-hour time change going there and the 3-hour time change coming back, I am out of sync. I am out of sync,
Hmm.
out of sync, out of sync.
Get
So-
some more fiber in your diet.
So for those of you who watch the show, know that I did the show from Florida last week because I was there on Sunday and flew back yesterday. And for all practical purposes, if you stay on Florida time, didn't get home till 4 a.m. this morning. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Aha. Did you remember your green undies?
No,
Me neither.
I didn't turn around to eat green. But Chicago
I have two pair of
takes-
green undies specifically for St. Patty's Day in case I have an accident.
This is my favorite time of year for Chicago. You know why?
You just like it when they dye the river green.
Well, the river's already
Well,
green.
I
They
was
just
going to say
had
a
bright
brighter
green.
shade of green. Yes.
Yeah. I wonder if they have any videos of it up.
Oh, I'm sure they do. There
Let's
always is.
see. Videos. Time lapse of Chicago. So there's a time lapse.
Yee, those are actually kind of cool to watch.
Let's see if it is cool or not. We're
Well-
just bringing it up now. So
I remember when we went as march. We were actually in the parade as the marching band with Driscoll High School, and as we were going over the bridge, you could see it coming, and it was like a wave of green whoosh down there. It was cool.
all right. So there's that. Here we go. So they're dumping out the back. It's kind of cool. You see the boats like just dumping the green in there.
Yep.
Um,
Food grade food dye.
Food grade food dye.
I said it's sort of wrong.
It's not a very good picture. I mean, a lot of people don't.
No.
Like it. I mean, yeah, it's brighter green. But
Yep. Brighter green.
I've seen better ones than this. So we can find a better one. Here's a full hour and 30. Okay, let's just watch this for an hour. So there it is.
Yeah, it's all show. Just watch it during green. Yeah. It was really kind of cool because we went to our usual place to go when my brother's up here working on stuff. We went to Brody's Beef, and he's 100% Irish. So, everybody in the place is dressed in green.
How could
green
Jay be
hats.
100% Irish and you not be?
The guy, Brody's Beef, his name's Tom. He's a Marine. Well, he's a retired Marine, but retired Marines are still Marines. So,
Yeah.
but he is so into Irish stuff that, he hand cooked like a shitload of corned beef, and he was doing corned beef sandwiches and stuff like that. But I couldn't get it. I wanted to get it because it looked like he knew what he was doing. I couldn't do it because today's St. Patty's Day, and I cook corned beef. So, which was really good. Yeah.
So you guys didn't go out to eat today?
We went out for lunch. The corned beef was for dinner. And it was very tasty. Cut like butter.
How come you didn't bring any to the show?
Well, I did. It's just in my tummy.
Where's mine? Where do I get to see and enjoy it?
Why don't you get to see and enjoy it?
Yeah.
Well, I probably should have video recorded it for you. I apologize.
Or a picture. If you're not going to bring the actual food, I bring food on the show. Why don't you?
Yeah. Well,
because
because for you, it's dinner time. My dinner time was 2 hours ago.
Okay, well, you could have brought show up there, but okay, I see how you are.
And actually, my food would have gotten cold up here because when I got up here, it was 58 degrees because it's snowing outside.
That is weird. So we did have snow in Vegas on Friday. It's March. That's right, March.
Yep.
But today, being St. Patrick's Day,
you never get 100 degrees in March ever.
No?
I'm sure it's happened there.
I have no idea.
We broke records again already. We've been up in the 70s.
You made it to 100 degrees?
No, in the 70s.
Yeah, and everything that bloomed just died.
Yeah, we're a little... Well, right now, the tulips, the Daffy Ducks, I keep forgetting what those white things are. They might be crocuses.
Lilies?
Yeah, I think they're crocuses are coming up. And they can handle... No, yes, they are. That's the year that they're doing that. Remember, we talked about that a couple shows ago.
That's why I said that. You said locusts.
Yeah. It's crocuses. So, but anywho's...
You made that word up, too.
The plants that are growing right now can handle up to 10 degrees below freezing before they get toasted. So we're only supposed to go down 6 degrees below freezing. It's going down to 28 degrees. Yeah, 28 degrees.
Below freezing?
No, below. Yeah, but no, 28 degrees, which is 6 degrees below freezing.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you were saying a lot of numbers.
Yes, and as a robot,
context.
you were getting confused because that.
Well, you didn't put them in context, so I didn't.
Robots don't.
I like crocuses. These are my favorite ones.
Yep, crocuses are awesome.
These are nice too.
When I was a kid, and we were, my mom and my brother and I. Well, my brother couldn't do anything because he was too little. But
I don't like the full purple ones. I like the shaded purple ones. Those are cool. These are really common. You see this type over here.
Yep. My mom had me go and use the little hole cutter, and same kind of hole cutter that you use on the greens at golf courses, right? So I went in the yard on my hands and knees and made holes all over the yard. And my mom came and put the bulbs in there, covered it at the precise distance.
Cool.
She measured how much deep down they went. So for the first 5 or 6 years after that, our yard in the spring would just bloom. It was awesome.
These are cool.
Yep.
I didn't know you made mixed ones.
Well, you mix them. There's a bunch of bulbs in there.
Oh, each one's individual bulb. It's not one plant. It's one plant, one flower. But look, no, these are mixed. I've never seen these. I've never seen a hybrid of purple yellows.
Right. Well, they've been getting really good at doing that,
I've only seen the purple ones. And like I said, my favorite ones are the purple ones with the white, not the solid purple ones. Solid purple ones are okay. But those
purple's a color royalty.
Right there. Those are cool. So Awesome. So we're talking about the pictures behind us, right? Or what are we talking about?
We haven't yet, so we will go to that now.
Why do I look so brown?
Because you were in Florida. Duh.
Let's try that lighting instead. If that lighting's better.
Okay. Apparently, you went to Disney's golf course because that's a Mickey Mouse sand trap.
That is. The Lake of Buena Vista. Let's see, get here. There and there and there.
Bar. Oh, look. See, Walt Disney World.
Can you read what it says?
The happiest place on turf. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Nah. Cool, huh?
Sure.
I did discover something that I've never put together before. So I was this year's old when I realized that apparently the famous golfers that design golf courses. Now, I don't know if this is of golf course designers or just golfers,
Okay.
but they love raised greens. They love greens that are raised up. I don't know why, but both Arnold Palmer's course and I forget Gary Player or I forget who else designed a course. Their stuff is raised up.
Lee Trevino?
No. Somebody else. But look, there's the boat that takes you, one of the many ways you can get around Disney. That was right there at the golf course. You could take that over to, and there's the tee box, but you could take that over to, and it actually was out on the golf course. I don't know if you can read this. Can I zoom that?
Yeah, it's too blurry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. But yeah, it just talks about having a good time. They have a balloon.
I saw that.
It's not opening these other ones.
There it is. You just turned it. It was
well,
there.
No, I'm just looking at other stuff here.
Here it is.
I have stuff that's closer. Trying to find a closer one. Where pictures are.
There we go.
It's there, but you got to open it and zoom it. I'm not getting to that. Yeah, it's that's tethered, and you can go up on it and come down, and it's at the Cirque du Soleil thing. Cirque du Soleil has drawn to life, like drawn to life, not drawn like drawn to it.
Yes.
But yeah, they have a permanent show there and a permanent house there, and then I guess that's one of the things you can do there. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went golfing, found out I am not really good at the humidity.
No, really?
I was sweating so
That's
bad.
what Jay's like. I mean, we got up to 70 degrees and he was dying. He says, "This is so humid."
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like, this is nice. Granted, when we get dew points up into the 60s and 70s, even I'm like, oh, this is disgusting.
So we're sitting at the Chippendale Cafe before we hit the golf course.
Okay. Which one served you, Chip or Dale?
Neither one.
That's rude.
I asked the girls, and there was neither of their names. But the guy is sitting there. He goes, "Yeah, I got bit by a snake, and his finger was all swollen up." He goes, "And I'm waiting for my friends to finish their round." But his finger was swollen. I would have gone to medical.
Yes.
Disney has medical and stuff like that. But yeah, and then he started falling asleep while he's sitting. I'm like, this is not good. Somebody needs to say something or take this guy to a doctor. So I told the starters I said, "Hey, someone should go check on that guy." So I don't know what happened. We went out golfing. He wasn't there when we got back. But warning, alligator, snakes, and other dangerous wildlife are common inhabitants in these areas and waterways.
Of course they are.
Do not approach or feed the wildlife. Keep your distance. We did see a big black snake. I mean, they do have water moccasins. So I don't know. They
certainly do.
But we only saw the tail of it going into the bushes, like off the tee, like to the other side of the golf cart. And I'm like, oh shit. So yeah, no, thank you. But one of the other things too is notice the D for Disney.
Yes, it's made with a snake.
No, that's not a snake. That's just the Disney D. But do you notice what the downstroke is? You notice that's a golf tee and then the dot above.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Pretty cool, right?
It is.
I think Lake Buena Vista Golf Club. Pretty, huh?
See, I was a pretty good guess on the Mickey Mouse thing when I saw the sand trap.
That's the hole. That's par 3 over the water.
Mm-hmm.
Fairways, little bridge going through the trees. And then afterwards, we played mini golf.
Yay.
Hawaiian Rumble, mini golf. So it was fun. That was on our last.
Did you birdie the course?
Did I what?
Did you birdie the course at the mini golf course?
Was it a hole in one a birdie?
Yes. Well, sometimes.
Yeah.
Most of them are par 3s.
A hole in one. I got accused of being too competitive.
No, Steve's never competitive.
I know the rules of mini golf.
Ah, you're supposed to know them, yes.
Well, okay. So when we played mini golf in Ohio, there was a mini golf company called Putt Putt, PUTT -PUTT.
Right.
And they had leagues and competitions. Now their mini golf wasn't the clowns and all that and the waterfalls and all that stuff. Theirs were obstacles, right? There it'd be like a U-shaped obstacle. You hit it up and there was a 45, there was another 45, and it was all geometry, right? You could get a hole in one every time if you knew the geometry for the hole. Right?
Well, you have to not only know the geometry, you have to be able to hit your mark.
Well, yes, that also. You have to be able to hit it. But so I'm a very good putter. And they're like, oh, don't take it so serious. It's just mini golf. Like, what's the point of playing if you're not going to take it serious?
That's sort of true.
So you know what the rules are of mini golf, right?
Yes,
everybody tees up, and everybody hits their golf ball, right? You don't. One person hits and finishes, and the next person hits and finishes.
Yeah, no.
Everybody hits their first shot, right?
Of course.
Okay. And then the second shot, instead of the guy who's the farthest away, the guy who's the closest to the hole goes first to get out of the way.
Correct.
Okay. Well, if I ever miss in mini golf, I always miss short.
That would make sense.
So I put up a blocker, which means the next guy, if he comes in and hits my golf ball, what does it usually do?
Possibly hit it right in the hole for you.
Right. And that is,
and since you didn't stroke it, it's still a virgin shot.
Right. Well, they didn't like the fact that was the rule. I go, it's the rule. What do you want me to do?
It's the rule.
So on the second or third hole, that happened. And I got a hole in one. And then my cousin goes, I'm giving you a 2. I'm like, all right, whatever. Then the next hole was a blind one. And I had my son tell me where the hole was. I never went and looked. And I stroked it and put it right in the hole. They're like, you suck. Go away.
Well, there's nothing wrong with sucking.
So it was, yeah. So I take things too seriously, apparently. But that's what happens when you're a robot. You take things too seriously.
That is correct.
Right? So, yeah. So my week was sweating profusely. I'll learn my lesson. Tuesday's golf course. We did not see the cart girl until hole 8. By then, I'm totally dehydrated and I'm like dying. Because here in Vegas, I think I've told you, on 18 holes, I will drink like 12 of these. Right?
Okay.
So nothing. So I'm dehydrated on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, different course, same thing. So then on Thursday and Friday, I'm like, on Thursday, I bought a bunch of crap, put it in a bag and cart and brought it with me. I don't care. I'm doing it. And Friday, same thing. I started off, I at Chippendale Cafe, got some Propel. They didn't have a lot of G0s. They had Propel Zero. Or not Propel Zero. Powerade Zero.
I can't stand that stuff.
I like the Zero better because there's no sugar. What do you mean you can't stand it? Well, what do you drink? Because water doesn't cut it when you're sweating. What do you drink when you're out sweating?
I start off with water, and then when the water stops working, I usually drink green tea. Diet green tea. You drink
green tea to stay hydrated?
Yes. Which I know is kind of weird because it's caffeinated so that you pee more, but.
Well, peeing more is fine, but that doesn't make sense. I don't think green. The Don't Know Show is going to say we don't know about that.
Yeah. Well, green tea is good for you. And if it gets really, really, really bad, I have a Angry Orchard crisp apple cider.
Okay, that even more alcohol. Well, caffeine does green tea dehydrate you? While caffeine may have adulterated effects, it typically is not dehydrating amounts found in tea. Different types of beverage may impact hydration levels differently. Studies have found that both tea and coffee offer similar hydration properties when consumed in moderation. So, not does green tea count towards hydration?
That's a better question. Yes.
No, it does not.
Okay.
So,
Well, and sometimes I drink soda.
also bad.
It tastes good, and it's
Yeah, but-
it's got water in it.
But I don't know. Show's got to look up good hydration drinks. Really?
Number one's going to say water.
Okay. I've never even heard of this. Aloe vera juice.
Oh, yes, but it makes you perspire or stinky.
You've heard of aloe vera juice?
Yes.
Really?
I knew a
have
guy that
not.
drank it all the time, and you couldn't get anywhere near him when he started to sweat because he stunk so bad.
I have not.
Yeah. He made his own. He took the aloe vera plant, broke a stem off, stuck it in, a half-gallon water jug, and let it sit in the sun for a day.
Yeah, kind of like
Sweet tea or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Sugarcane juice. Again, I know what sugarcane is. I know what aloe vera is. I've just never heard it in a juice.
Yes.
Now, here's more that I've heard. Coconut water. Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Sparkling water. Yes. Infused waters made with fruits and herbs. Yes. Electrolyte water. Yes. Certain electrolyte drinks and sports drinks. Yes.
They're all ucky. Ucky.
Yeah. See, here's the problem. Electrolyte drinks contain water, but they also include carbohydrates like sugar, sodium, which is salt, and other electrolytes such as potassium, chloride, and magnesium. Yeah. Pedialyte Sport. I should have got that.
I never tried that. I'm assuming since it's for kids, they do make it taste better. Otherwise, the kids won't drink it.
No, the kids is light tasting because kids have very strong taste sense. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there, by brand name, but coconut water. Yeah, I knew about that. I didn't even think about that.
You know what coconut water is good for?
Dumping in the garbage?
Nope, mixing with gin and coconut water, gin and coconut water, gin and coconut water, and we're living in America.
You like that, huh?
I like that song. It's a fun song. I don't like coconut water.
You know that song, but you don't know other songs. I tell you, okay, you're weird.
Weird.
So yeah, that was my week in Florida. It was kind of fun.
How many times did your sister beat you?
The Airbnb. She wasn't there. She was in Naples. I was in Orlando.
Oh.
But there's one stretch to get from Orlando to where we were on the opposite side of Disney.
Okay.
So Orlando is like in the center. Then Disney is to the southwest of Orlando, really, in Kissimmee. And then we were in the town right next to that was where our Airbnb was. And to get between the two is a stretch of road. And it's really the only stretch of road because Disney owns the property and you don't go through Disney. So you go through this I-4 and to go 19 miles usually took about 45 minutes. It was always backed up. Always.
Of course. Yep.
So we tried not to do stuff going back and forth between the two. We tried to stay on the same side because it was bad.
Yeah.
But
the only time I drove in Florida was when we went to what is it, Cape Canaveral or whatever, where the cruise ships port is, and we drove down the Beeline. And
Cape Canaveral is also where they launched the
space rockets.
Yep, space rockets from, and I Dream of Genie.
But yes, but what I got a big kick out of is it was the first time we thought space vehicles were being in use because we'd see cars driving down the beeline that apparently did not have anybody in the driver's seat. But when you went to pass them, they were little old ladies, and their heads were like what is it, Ebert or whatever? Yeah, that's what it was like. Oh,
No,
you
they're not
didn't
looking
see-
over the top. They're looking through the opening. That's why the opening's there.
It is hilarious. It's like, holy shit, what are these people? All short, little people? No, they're just old people. They were all
Well, it is
short.
St. Patrick's Day, and there are short little people for St. Patrick's
Well, that
Day.
is true. That is true. So, but we got a kick out of it. And then when we got to where we're going, we're asking, like, is it common to see this? He says, dude, I've lived here for 20 years. You get used to it.
Yeah, we went to one restaurant called Beef O'Brady. It's
Okay.
like a bar restaurant. And we had gotten there just before 4:30, I guess, figuring, might be dinner rush because 4:00, but we were wrong. We got in there, we got the big table because there were 7 of us because my mother-in-law and brother-in-law joined us. So that us
Okay.
5 plus those 2. So we got in, got the table. Place was empty. We were able to pick anything we want. Within a half hour, that place was packed and there were people.
Oh, yeah.
waiting. I was like, oh man, we made it just in time.
You betcha.
Good timing on that. But yeah, a couple of restaurants we went to, it was empty. And then by the time we left, it was like packed. We're like, oh crap.
We go for our Friday fish fry for Susie. I go and pick it up because you can't get a seat there. No, you stand and wait. I get there at 4:45, and there's already standing room only at 4:45.
What did they give you for the fish fry? Like 4 pieces of fish.
All you can eat.
How do you do all you eat? Take home.
Carry out, you can't. You just get, like, for the baked, it comes with 3 pieces. I'm assuming the fried comes with 3 pieces too, but I'm not
so
sure.
how many pieces of fish do you get? Like 4 pieces of fish?
Maybe 3, maybe 4.
Oh, okay, good. Thanks.
I'll let you, yeah, maybe.
I now know how to do the show with you.
You did not
I will ask the question, and then you will make some random answer, and then I will ask the question again, exactly how I asked it the first time, and then you'll give me the right answer. So that's good. I got it figured out.
Sometimes I give you the left answer too.
Yeah, and sometimes you'll give me the right answer.
Only if it's on the right side.
All right,
But
so that's my
anyways.
picture behind me and my week. No rain. Beautiful, hot, very, very humid though. But yeah,
Yes.
sweated a lot.
Yeah.
Lot.
See, you lost weight.
No, I did not. I think I hurt myself. I think I got to go to the doctor and go, dude, what did I do to myself? I put on sunburn lotion, so I'm not burned. But man, whew, brutal.
Well, we're going through. I had a headache earlier today when the front came through. Temperature dropped like 15 degrees in a few minutes.
I had that
And,
headache too because coming from humidity to here and drying out overnight.
Yep.
Woke up this morning with a super headache.
Did you snore all night too?
So speaking of haddock, what kind of fish did they have at the fish fry?
Yeah, nobody spoke of haddock, but that's okay.
You said you
That's
had a headache.
A headache. And I enunciated it properly, you dork.
Well, just for the halibut, tell us what kind of fish there was.
I believe it's
These are
cod.
good fish jokes. Come on.
Good fish jokes.
The halibut. Tell us for the
Yeah,
halibut.
just for the hell of it. Yep. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just cod. Although I think you could order perch as a meal, but it's not part of the all-you-can-eat thing.
Is it local or is it
Sourced? Who knows?
farm?
Who knows? I mean, we do have. No, cod doesn't grow here. That's an ocean fish.
Here.
I had to think about it.
So Scott has a cod farm. Where
Yeah.
he grows,
I have a
where he
cod
grows
farm.
Cod.
We have trout farms around here, though.
Well, that's why.
But trout is not cod. And I believe that there
Well,
is
they have farm raised fish.
Yes. But again, I don't think cod is one of those that you can farm raise because they're actually fairly large fish. and
Northwest
they-
Atlantic.
Yeah.
Greenland to Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, and U.S. waters. Cod is most common on the Georgia banks and in the western Gulf of Maine. So, Northwest Atlantic.
The other thing that they do have is their smelt fries in the summertime, and that's locally sourced because they pull it right out of Lake
Smelt we
Michigan.
used to get in Chicago. Right?
Yes.
I told you about the smelt. When the smelt are running.
Yep.
When is the grunion run?
It's spawn time. Horny little fishies. They got to make more fishies so that we have food.
Yeah. Select months people take the grunion: March, July, and August. March, July, and August.
Interesting. Well, we're in March.
So
I
what
haven't
they
heard
do is
anything about it.
you rent a little square. They go down and they mark. I don't know how big the spaces are in Chicago on what is the name of the pier where the Adler Planetarium is? But where the Adler Planetarium is, they mark the beach there. And then you go down there and you can pay for a space, and you do it at night because you put a lantern by that, and then the fish are attracted to the light, and you just grab
Right.
that, scoop them up.
They're not very big.
No, they're like sardines.
Yeah.
They come out
Bigger
during
than
full
minnows.
moons. Yep. But I used to go fishing there all the time and get tons of them. What we do is we take a cooler and we throw a couple 6-packs in it. And then we wheel the cooler around and go, hey, I give you a couple beers to try some of the fish, because the people are cooking it up right there.
Sure.
Like they're frying it. They're pan skilleting it. And
they boil it. Fish boils smelt
yeah.
boils are big around here.
But yeah,
There's a restaurant in Lake Geneva that used to do it every year too.
and you can get some good fish, but I don't know if I would do it anymore.
Yeah, they're saying that there's mercury showing up in some of it.
Yeah, so kind of a bummer, but used to be fun.
Hey, a lot of things used to be fun. I think Miley Cyrus, I think she even sings about that.
Okay, I'll bite.
No, she sings that, used to be fun, used to be wild, but now I'm old or something like that. For sure it's Miley. At least it sounds like her. I think it's called I Used to Be Fun. But
Used to be young.
Used to be young. That's it. Used to be young.
Miley Cyrus used to be young.
Yeah. She basically explains why it is that, when you're out.
And who you say I was yesterday. Left my living fast somewhere in the past, because that's for chasing cars. Turns out open bars lead to broken hearts and going way too far. I know I used to be crazy. I know I used to be fun. You say I used to be wild. I say I used to be young.
Yep, that's it. So
it's actually a pretty good song.
It is, and it does explain. It's like, because men never really grow up, right? We get older, but we don't grow up, which is why it is we want to continue having fun and being crazy and having sex.
Oh,
and
it looks
stuff
like a new song
women
from
stop.
her. Looks like it's from August of 23.
Yeah, it's a great song. I hear it on the radio.
Yeah. Huh.
Of course, I only listen to the radio when I'm driving. Or doing a DJ show. And then people request a song and I have to look it up because I'm like, well, I should probably have it. I find it, I play it. Oh, I've heard this before. But I remember back in the day when I was DJing 3-4 nights a week, you couldn't stump me for shit. It was like doing mash trivia. You say, who does the song? Oh, it's this. Boom. Now I can't do that anymore. It's terrible.
Wow.
Freaking getting old.
Yeah, she's been in the spotlight for a long time.
Sure.
I mean, I think when she started on Disney Channel, she was like 13, right?
It is Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like her. She's
I feel
sometimes
bad
she's
for her.
edgy. Yeah, well, she grew up.
Yeah.
She's Billy Ray Cyrus's daughter.
Yeah. So crazy. All righty. So there is so what about your picture behind you? Or do we go to the
Genuine positivity message because we're already that far into the show. Ah! So yeah, Steve, you did a good job of talking about your stuff. Anyway, real quick, because mine's really
I do
quick.
a great job of talking about me. What?
Yeah. Just for S&Gs, I took a picture of my monitor on my main character because I achieved a goal and I got a firework that I shot off. So, bloop.
What does that mean?
Well, every once in a while,
goal, you get a firework to send up.
No,
or is that just this goal? You can shoot fireworks. Help those of us who have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Okay, there was an event that gave you a pack of fireworks, like 25 or whatever, right? And I didn't use them all. What I would do was I would save them until I personally reached the goal with my character, and then I would stand in town and just shoot it off because I got the goal. Just fun. And then I said, hey, I've had these for a really long time because I keep forgetting to do it. So I took a picture of it and it came out all right.
Huh.
So,
very weird.
Yeah, that's all. So, whoopee. But anyway, it is now time for Funguy the Entertainer's positive message of the day.
Really?
Yep. Caring about how your actions can affect others is the first step in making our world a more civil place to live. Short and sweet.
So what you're saying is, what are you saying?
I'm saying that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Care about your actions. So you should treat caring about others like a delicate bloom of a
crocus.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm good, huh?
Yeah, I turned that right back on your story too. See?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. And I made it make sense.
It makes sense, but it doesn't make dollars.
Well, that's because we suck.
Yeah, that's okay.
And again, you said something about sucking. I don't know what it was, but
yeah, I said there's nothing wrong with sucking. But anyway, do you realize that since you're here, you get to do some sharing?
Do I?
Yeah, because I want to find out about the cool things you could print 3D.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about the travel alerts, about how shitty it was to travel today.
No, we're going to go positive the rest of the show.
Watch the morning travel. Travel was bad. Travel canceled. Travel advisory. Travel this. Travel that. I don't know anybody's air travel that went according to plan this weekend. It was bad.
Mine did.
Air travel is becoming really bad. But if you hire Drive Limo and Drive, you have a flawless experience every time.
If only that was the case.
Scott would never back you into a ditch.
Oh, I didn't actually technically. Well, yeah.
Go ahead.
I was backing up, but I did end up in a ditch, but it was a parallel ditch, not a. Yeah.
Let's just stay with the facts here. Back into
just facts, ma'am.
Ditch.
Yeah.
Backing into a ditch.
Yeah. So, but most times when people think you're backing in a ditch, it's like what Bob did when he tried to do a Y turn with a 32-foot long bus and literally backed into the ditch. Both tires plump.
He was doing a forward turn?
He was doing a Y turn.
A Y Drive Limo and Drive turn?
Yeah, exactly.
Sanctioned by Y Drive Limo and Drive?
Yeah. It was dark out, and he thought he knew where the driveway was that he was trying to back into.
Well, it's usually when you back into a ditch when you're a professional driver, when it's dark out and you've got spotters that don't know how to do the spot.
Well, yes. Well, there's no spotter, and it was dark. So no lights, no nothing. But awesome. He was like 30 feet off, though. It would have been, I could get it if, one tire went into the ditch because he was there, but he wasn't quite there, right? But 30 feet, that's freaking not even close.
He thought he was getting through it.
Yeah. Goobers just came upstairs. Everybody say hi to Goobers.
Hi, Goobers. Okay, everybody say happy birthday, Peggy.
Happy birthday, Peggy.
Yeah. All right.
So you know what the best thing about Peggy's birthday is?
You get to drink green beer on it? Everybody celebrates it?
Well, yeah, everybody celebrates it, but no, it's that other song that we used to sing every once in a while. Birthday sex, birthday.
Her birthday, not mine.
Well, you're supposed to give her a present.
What is the 3D print that you probably never thought to try?
Oh, maybe there's something in here that he's going to do for her. Okay.
You 3D print one.
It's all blurry. There we go.
Never thought to try. So
Action figures.
Some of these I'm like, really? Never thought to try? I'm thinking
Well,
people thought this.
Okay. Hang on a second. Let's reverse a little bit here, Steve. This entire segment of the show is about Steve showing that these articles are stupid and he should be writing them, but he can't seem to remember to do it on his free time.
Well, there are some good stuff here. There actually are some cool things here. However, it's kind of, action figures. Really? Nobody thought of printing action figures? And not nobody. Cosplay. I hear about this all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the cosplay guys are the geeky guys who have the 3D printers that print the swords and the shields and all this stuff.
Yes.
So again, going to the subject, you probably never thought to try. So unless you're a cosplayer, you wouldn't try it. Okay. Mini characters. Again, all your little D&D guys, you could build like a little D&D thing. Again, geeky people. Yes. So unless no. Okay. This one I didn't know you could actually do, but I guess you could. Okay. You're just doing the housing, right?
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Because people love these lights now to use LED lights and stuff like that. So I guess,
yes.
Okay, sure. Model kits. Again, little things you put together for little characters. Again,
sure.
No. Okay. Closet coat racks. Okay. Again, a dragon head, a wolf's head, stuff like that. Okay. Sounds like, wow, this article is sort of like stupid. Okay. Now we're starting to get into some cool stuff. Okay. A toilet paper rider. Now, I didn't know they were called riders.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
I thought it was a toilet paper holder.
I get it.
But, okay. Kitchen items. Okay. When's the last time you were in the kitchen, didn't have a bottle opener? Wait, let me 3D print one up for you.
Sure.
Phone stands.
Okay.
That is a way over-engineered phone stand.
I have to concur with you.
Little hand holds the cord and everything.
Yeah.
Shelves. Now, I would not have thought about 3D printing shelves.
I would concur with that.
But those are pretty cool looking shelves. Okay.
Almost looks like origami.
Fidget toys. Again, all stuff that people would like who would have a 3D printer would think of. A candy dispenser. Okay, this does not look like a candy dispenser. It looks like something holding a little box that holds candy. It's not really a dispenser. It's like a candy box. Unless
when you pick it up, the candy comes out the thing's mouth.
It doesn't.
Okay.
Plant pots. Now, these are cool looking plant pots. Okay. Now we're talking, okay, I would not have thought of using a 3D printer to print plant pots, but those are pretty cool looking.
Yes.
A digital sundial. Now, this is cool.
Oh, yeah.
It's a digital sundial.
Interesting.
I don't think I've ever seen this, not as a 3D printed thing, but even on sale, which I'm surprised I haven't seen. But yeah, as the sun starts to go, it changes. That's pretty cool. I wonder if it's accurate within like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or what, but that's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind having one of those.
Right.
Okay. Why would you 3D print a fart accordion?
Why not? You asked the wrong question, Steve.
All right, that's it. So of all the cool things that were there, two things, the pots and three things, the pots, the shelves, and the digital sundial.
Yes,
gonna
the
say
digital
digital.
sundial was my favorite.
Digital sundial. I wonder if I could change my video settings while I'm.
Oh, there we go. Goopers is it? Oh, come on, Goop. Settle down. Settle down. Here. Okay. Didn't want to be petted today.
Really?
Yep.
Not digging you at all, huh?
No. He's probably
Okay.
mad at me because I wasn't in the office all day yesterday.
Why were you not in the office all day yesterday?
Working on Jay's car, working on buses, then bus run.
Okay.
Didn't get home till 1 o'clock in the morning. All right. Restaurants that's not what's next, maybe, or is it what's next?
No. Not.
We'll see which one you go with. I'll close my eyes so you can surprise me. Because everybody knows I like surprises. Oh no, Steve's gone.
Okay, open your eyes.
Let's see.
What is this? These are Hollywood sets.
That is Marty McFly's house.
Oh, very good. You did know that. Wow. I didn't recognize it, really. I mean, I recognized it when they told me, but I didn't recognize
Right.
it. Okay. You know this one. They actually did a mural afterwards of it, but the top one is from the movie. Kurt
Isn't
Russell.
that Big Trouble in Little China?
Yep.
Uh-huh. That's where I was going with that, but
This one you won't.
ooh.
The tower gives it away, but this one you won't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know that one.
Psycho.
Yeah,
That's the title of
no,
the
definitely
movie,
would not
Psycho.
have gotten that one. Okay.
This one's easy, but there.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that's Buckingham Fountain.
Mhm.
So I don't see any cars.
I will sing the theme song for you. I don't know why I couldn't take a picture of it being working in the real picture. Love and marriage, go
together
like
like horse and carriage.
Okay, that's the theme song from.
God, I could even see it
Al
now in
Bundy?
my head.
Married with
Married with
Children.
Children.
Okay, this road. You see who that is? That's Tom Hanks. So you know what Tom Hanks movie this is?
No. Wilson.
Castaway.
Okay. I only saw that once long when it first came out, and I completely forgot about that movie.
This one's easy.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Yep. The
But
Biltmore
which
Hotel.
one?
First one.
Okay.
Do you know who these kids are? I mean, I think it's funny that this set is still there. It's not really a set; it's a swamp.
Yeah,
Guess
exactly.
what? The swamp is still there.
No, I don't know that one.
The Stephen King horror.
It's not Children of the Corn.
It.
Okay, no. I'm not into that kind of movie, so that's why I don't recognize it.
Do you recognize this house?
Ooh. Oh, yes. Oh, come on. Now I can't remember what. Phone home. E.T.
I like this one. Makes it look way better in the picture from the movie with the sky.
It looks like Ghostbusters again.
No.
Fright Night. Okay.
Fright Night 2.
Again, not my kind of movie.
Vincent Price. That one's easy.
Oh.
Hit my story, man. Fresh Prince Bel-Air. This is cool that that this diner is not really even a diner.
That's my party bus.
This one is?
Yeah.
Really?
I have that bus. Not that bus, but that
Oh.
bus. Yeah.
Jeepers Creepers. Another weird movie. But yeah, I mean, it's just weird stuff like this. I'm like, well, of course this bridge is still there. So when they say these are like okay, like this one. Really? Invasion of Body Snatchers? You know, it's the Civic Center in San Francisco. Like, yeah,
Right.
it's still there.
It sure is.
Like this road, it's still there.
Oh, that's a 70s movie.
This. Let's see. I don't think you would know this one unless you watch the show. You wouldn't know.
Yeah, no.
Those Polos Hermanos. That's the one that Walter White from Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Just it should be easy enough to figure out. Look, it's a road.
Yes, it's a road, and it's still
Like the
there.
road is still there.
But does it have the start line still on it?
No, the start line's not there.
And the DeLorean's not there, right?
They added a street sign here and a garbage can. There's no bench. That's fun.
Oh, okay.
And you know, I like this one. The island is still there. You can't go out past it anymore.
Weird.
Stephen King novel script, The Cyber God. There you go. This I don't even remember him sitting on this bench.
Forrest Gump.
But yeah, so this building's still there, although the doors are different now. Yeah. Hey, yeah,
Piggly
I like this one.
Wiggly.
Yeah. Stranger Things TV show.
Yeah, didn't see that one either.
The Pig.
Chop the pig.
And then Michael,
Ooh.
Halloween 2.
Yeah, nope. Again, it's mostly these damn horror movies. What the hell?
Yeah, so something like this. Can't believe this was from Mad Max. I do love playing Dungeons and Dragons, hanging out in Mike's basement. There's another Stranger Things. But I do love the paint scheme's the same. Like, see the
Yes. Right.
So that's cool. And then his house is still there that they filmed Rocky. Right?
Yep.
Room for rent. Oh, and then the lighthouse is still there. What do you know?
Yeah. But that.
What movie? You're going to need a bigger boat.
Jaws.
There you go. And then there's just a house in the background, kind of stupid. You know whose house this is?
I do not.
Me either. I never saw Disturbia.
Nope, I certainly didn't.
Another bridge. They did this tunnel in a lot of movies.
Yes.
They use this tunnel in a lot of movies because it's Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Throw Mama from the Train, the tunnel in Hollywood.
Exactly.
There you go. Firestarter. But yeah, it's kind of weird that they, a tennis court. Okay.
Yeah, it's now a pickleball court, by the way.
Good job. But weird, right? This
Yes.
is cool.
Star Trek.
Where's this from? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, the desert and the hills are still there. They didn't destroy.
Yes, they are.
Didn't destroy the desert and hills after they filmed Star Trek. Whose house is that?
Okay. Hang on. I'm trying to think who would have had a pink house with a series in the 60s.
Not a series.
I Dream of Jeannie?
Was a movie.
It was a movie.
Killing Me, Smalls.
Oh, what is this? Sandlot?
Yeah.
I just realized as you moved it that you've been highlighting it. I'm looking at the picture and I didn't even notice you highlighted it.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool looking place. What's that one? Planet of the Apes. Okay, that makes sense.
Doesn't look at all like it used to look.
Yeah.
Mountains are there. That's it. And not even the same. It's so weird. All right.
Huh. The Hangover? Seriously?
Yeah. Like, of course, there's the hospital they use in a movie. It's still there. No shit, huh?
I wonder if that TV's still there. Nope. See, TV's gone.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a Holiday Inn anymore either.
You know why they put the TV outside?
Oh, Poltergeist.
So yeah, I mean, it's kind of stupid, right?
Tales from the Hood.
I don't know half of these movies, but here you
Yep,
go.
same.
Hey, is Circus Circus still here from Honey I Blew Up the Kids? Guess
Probably
what?
not.
Circus Circus is still here, and it's still that same stupid sign.
Yeah, it is.
They have not upgraded Circus Circus that much yet. They just repainted it, but yeah. Or Honey I Blew Up the Kids. Guess where that is?
I can't read the thing. Alcatraz. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I've actually seen that yard. They talk about that when you go on a tour. Actually, you get to walk through this yard on the tour. Really? They don't stop tours during the filming either. They had to film and restructure around the tourists. Wow.
Yeah, so shoot.
You know, film with Alcatraz. We don't care what you're paying for us. We're still gonna let tourists come. All right, this is easy enough to tell just from the vest. What movie?
Oh,
Who is that?
I can't remember. I thought it was Michael J. Fox, but
It is Michael J. Fox.
okay. Oh, it is another Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the girlfriend's house, right?
This is Lorraine Baines' house.
Yep.
Wes
Revenge of the
Craven, horror,
Nerds?
Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't even know what this is. Stephen King horror movie. So it's got like Children
of the Corn. Yep.
Guy likes horror movies, but yeah, I mean, it's like duh, these places are still around. I want to see some place like the MASH thing, right?
Yep.
So yeah, so it's kind of stupid you could find these things. Look, there's a whole city that they didn't destroy after filming the movie.
Thank goodness.
The movie is still there from RoboCop. Can you believe that? RoboCop, and they did not destroy Dallas, Texas after they didn't tear down Dallas, Texas afterwards. So it's just weird. Look, the ocean's still there too from when they filmed stuff in the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
That's so weird. It's just weird, dude.
Weird, Steve. Weird.
Why would you write stuff like that?
Because they're getting paid, so they can do that.
Did anybody find that interesting? Did we lose all of our listeners?
Not all of them. We did lose a couple, but that's okay.
We bored them.
I don't blame them. Normally, I like that stuff, but that one wasn't so good. But I do want to do the flying over water thing first, and then we'll do the.
I'm going to get rid of restaurants and we'll do flying over water. So, since you want to do it,
That?
want to do it.
Who said I wanted to do it? I said I wanted you to do it.
You want to do it.
Because it's kind of nifty, keen, cool. All right, let's see if I could do this. Share screen.
Well, you can just start talking about it, then I can share it. But you don't. Even
Oh, okay. We'll do that. That saves me some headaches. Except that I clicked on the wrong button now. All right. As you guys know, at least the regulars, we're get into the new technologies, new geeky things, nerdy things. They now have an electric carboat vehicle that will move like a plane, which is pretty cool. And personally, I don't think it moves like a plane. I think it moves more like.
Thank you.
Like a hydrofoil.
Right. That's what I was thinking too. So it's a 3-wheeler, like the slingshots.
Right.
You know what a slingshot is. I already talked about that before on the show.
Yes.
So it's got 2 wheels in the front, 1 wheel in the back. which makes it conducive for what it wants to do. And it's a
Yep.
4-seater. So that's pretty
Yes.
cool. Right? But then look at the price.
Oh, excuse me. You know, cheap at a third of the price.
But yeah, prototype, kind of cool, right?
Yes.
But what it does is it drops hydrofoil skis and a motor out the back and then takes off. But did you notice this part of the boat, the car?
Yes.
It's like a boat deck. That's kind of cool. Like a wooden boat deck.
Exactly.
So you can actually go like hang out back there. The seats are here and here. Or you can climb out and hang out on a boat deck out there. So that's kind of cool.
They don't show pictures of the inside, do they?
You know what? I never searched that up. So we could take a look at that if I could get this to.
Yeah, I'm looking at other pictures of it, and it doesn't show it. I mean,
Let's do this live. Come on.
Apparently, the prototype's supposed to be completed later this year. So
okay, I can't get to my. There we go. Finally. No, I don't want that button. I want this button.
Oh, the prototype's going to be in San Diego. How cool is that?
Yeah, I'll drive down and see it.
All right. So apparently this is strictly a recreational vehicle. It's not designed to be a regular street car.
No, they have different types of prototypes on it too.
Yeah.
So that's
okay.
A rendering. I like the fans.
Yeah.
But there's the outriggers that go down there. So it's these are all strictly renderings at this point.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I don't see.
Okay.
That's hilarious. Whoops, where'd it go? I lost it. But yeah,
me too.
The outriggers coming down.
But then again, what do I know? Okay.
On the back of your boat. So a lot of renderings, not a lot of reality here yet. Yeah, I don't see.
Because they got to get back to life, back to reality.
Back to life, back to reality. But yeah, that'd be cool if it ever works.
Sure.
But probably not.
Yeah, we're going through kind of like, back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, we had the Industrial Revolution. Now we're having, then of course the 80s and 90s were the digital revolution. Now we have another push of technology coming out. That things are a lot of.
We need another alien spacecraft to crash.
Yeah, I know. They're falling behind schedule. The problem is they have to be careful not to let the bad guys crash here because that could cause a big problem.
Sure, go with that.
But anyways, guess what time it is, Steve?
It is time for me to ruin your word of the week.
Why? You're going to guess what it means?
Yeah, I know what it means.
You do?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the word of the week is Virga. So, right. Steve, what is Virga?
It's a medicine you take to get male
enhancement.
Yeah.
Firmness, maybe.
Yeah. They have another company that does this. Let me see if I can find it here. I was watching Updating, and they're advertising on it, and it's that.
Oh, Hims. Oh, Blue Chew. Hims is going crazy with advertising right now. Oh, that reminds me. Have you seen Dude Wipes yet?
Yeah, Dude Wipes been around for a while.
Yeah, but the commercials have gone crazy.
We've had that on the show.
We
did.
We haven't. It's just new to us. Just the last couple of weeks it came out here.
No.
Out here.
No.
Even Susie said, "What the hell?"
No. we did a show that you saw the commercials and I looked it up and you were all impressed by it then when it came out.
Well, yeah, I thought it was in Europe. Because
No.
they're not so prudish as we are here.
So no.
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 So obviously
I looked it up live when you talked about Dude Wipes last time you did it. We have a show on it. If you go look in our archive, you'll be able to see the show where Scott actually
I will do that.
No, you won't.
Because I think you're lying.
Don't lie.
But anyway,
you won't do that.
Your funny response of what it means is it was good, but I was expecting you to say that, which is why I did it the way I did it. But Virga
Viagra.
is
The
actually
Viagra clouds are very hard clouds.
Virga clouds is when the rain falls from a cloud but doesn't reach the ground, and it creates
these longer
tails
That's why it's Viagra,
from the
long.
clouds towards the ground. Yes, known as
Viagra.
Virga. Yep. See, now when I say stuff like that, Steve gets all upset, but no, it's okay when he does it.
No, I don't. Go ahead, say stuff like that.
Well, I will, but we're done with this show.
I didn't say the words, so you have to say it now. Say what I said that is dirty. Go ahead, say it.
You didn't say anything dirty.
Say it.
I'm following directions, Steve.
No, you're not. I've got time.
You said say it, so I said it.
I can wait.
So, okay, Virga clouds. When rain falls from a cloud but doesn't reach the ground, it can create wispy tails from the clouds known as Virga. And we just had that here the other day. It was really kind of cool. It never hit the ground. And you could actually, when it was going over us, you could actually look up and see it coming down. It looked so cool.
We have that in Vegas a lot.
Well, that's because it just evaporates there. Well, it's Casey what it's doing here too. Yeah.
No, it creates the Virga.
Yeah.
So with that, I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Go down there, go down to What Happened That World. And I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Be crazy, but you still amaze me.